I'm not going to slam it this morning, but I'm pushing it to where it almost clicks shut. I just can't see it. I am sorry to all the Tiger faithful out there. But now, major after major for going on 6 years, I see no signs of the Tiger Woods who used to own those majors. Stephen A., I keep asking you. I riled you up when we were in L.A. What was it, about a month ago?
Yep.
I said, this guy that calls himself Tiger Woods, he's just another one of a whole lot of pretty good golfers now. And when he gets to a major, he shrinks under pressure, which is why I told you last week, the worst thing this guy can do is continue to win his final tune-up before a major. Because now during this long drought of his, this astonishing drought, Tiger Woods is now 0 for 8 in winning his final tune-up and going to a major. Last week, poor Tiger Woods won at Firestone, called the Bridgestone, by 7 shots. And of course, it just sent everybody into hysteria, into a frenzy of he's back and he's going to win it. I'm not knocking you for it, but you started to say, gee, maybe I've overreacted here. Maybe he's going to be okay. And Stephen A., I don't know that guy who was at Oak Hill. I guaranteed you he would not win at this tournament because he can't drive the ball in the fairway consistently, and he did not. And he can no longer putt at major championships because the pressure just mounts and mounts and mounts. Because what's astonishing to me, over these, 18 straight majors he has failed to win, he has been a prohibitive favorite every time. And I keep saying, the emperor has no clothes. He no longer has any clothes. You know that story?
He doesn't.
Emperor has no more clothes. Used to have royal clothes. No more clothes, Stephen A. And to sum this up for you, in 4 days at the PGA, the rest of the field totaled 104 rounds in the 60s. Think about that. 104 rounds were shot at an Oak Hill that was, as Tiger said, gettable. It was there for the taking. Tiger Woods shot 0 rounds in his 4 rounds in the 60s. 0. So he keeps winning tournaments that really don't count to him. So he stays number 1 until it's time for the ones that count. I'm sorry, I can't see it. I don't think he's even going to come close to Jack Nicklaus, even though now he's just going on age 38.
Well, point number 1, I'm still happy that I was right about something, and that is saying that he was going to do better than Phil Mickelson.
Phil quit on Saturday.
Of that,
Tiger did not quit. Phil shot 78 and said, I'm done. Yep.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I will tell you, going from there,
on this show.
You're absolutely
you got it. I give it up.
You are. You know I know better than that. I'm a humble man, and I'm not a liar. I know. I look to you for my golf, for my assistance with the sport of golf. But I got to tell you, watching Tiger, for him not to even be in the competition, for crying out loud, come Sunday, was just incredibly alarming when you're just a week removed from doing what he did at Bridgestone. So I'm incredibly disappointed in him because he can't seem to putt. It clearly is a psychological thing, Skip, when it comes to the majors. And I think I'm not there yet where I'm willing to say, no, there's no way he's going to catch Jack Nicklaus. He needs 5. He needs 4 to catch him. He needs 5 to supersede him, to overcome him. But I got to tell you, I mean, I'm at the point now where I'm about a year away. I'm about 1 more year majors away from saying, this dude is finished. He's done. I do not understand for the life of me how he's so psychologically warped come majors.
Yes.
But, I mean, he's winning a whole bunch of other stuff. He won 5 tournaments this year. But with the majors, he's flopped. Now, he wants to sit here and tell you, I'm reading a quote from him, how he came close with the Masters, came close at the British Open, and really, really didn't do much else anywhere else. That's what he was trying to say here. Said he had a chance to win the Masters and the British this year. That's what he said. Well, you know he tied for 4th at the Masters, tied for 6th at the Open Championship. What I'm saying to you, Skip, and I know you'll appreciate what I'm about to say to you. 4th at the Masters, 6th at the British Opening, and you're saying you were almost there? If anything tells you that's not the Tiger we know, that quote right there tells you everything. Because since when does such quotes like 4th and 6th place? This is a dude that once said, second place bleeps. So now that bleeps years ago. but we've regressed to the point where finishing 4th or finishing 6th at the Masters or the British Open respectively is saying to you, it's embedded in your mind that you're there, that you're right in the thick of things. I don't understand it. It's not the Tiger that I know. It makes absolutely no sense. And I'm at the point right now, I mean, it was Rory McIlroy last year. This year it's Phil, it's Duffner. The list goes on and on. Adam Scott, the list goes on and on, who, by the way, is played last year, had a good year this year. He's not going anywhere. I'm looking at these guys. It's too many different names that are coming up and showing up in the big moments once reserved for Tiger, and that's really what's resonating with me right now.
The guy who used to be Tiger Woods is saying, I was right there at the Masters. He finished 4 shots back. That's not right there. Right there at the British when it was begging for you to win it on Sunday when you started 2 shots back of a Lee Westwood we knew would fall apart, and he did. And you finished 5 shots back at the British. That's Tiger Woods. No, that's not Tiger Woods. And you made the point. We keep seeing new winner after new winner after new winner. 19 of the last 21 major winners, new winners. Stephen A., does that mean that today's fields are deeper or weaker than, say, let's go back to Jack Nicklaus's day? I say it means they're weaker. These tournaments are begging for the old Tiger to win them because there's no real superstar. I thought it was going to be Rory that Tiger has to contend with. And Rory changed clubs, and we had Gary Player talking about he's too involved with his new girlfriend, the tennis star. I don't know about that, but the point is Rory's out to sea. I don't know what happened to Rory. He had a little flash yesterday and got it to, what, 3 under, but he was no factor yesterday. So is he a real threat to Tiger next year? Think about this, Stephen A. Tiger will get to play 3 courses where he has won major championships. Augusta, obviously, at the Masters. He hasn't won since 2005. It feels like he won a couple of years. It was 2005? Are you kidding me? Then they go back to Royal Liverpool, where in 06 he did win a British Open. They're hitting 2 irons off every tee. Can he do it again? I doubt it. That was a different guy. Then back to Valhalla, where he had one of the great shootouts against a childhood rival of his, Bob May. Whoever Bob May was, you know, he drifted in obscurity, but it was a great shootout there, and Tiger won it. And it was sensational. I was on the edge of my seat the whole way into extra holes. Sensational. But it was a long, long time ago. So they go back to Valhalla. Do you think we'll go back to the old Tiger? I doubt it. I'm sorry. I think that even puts more pressure on him, and he will shrink under that pressure.
Well, Skip, here's where I'm at. If Rory McIlroy had continued to play this year the way he played last year, and he was the individual to chase, I would have more faith. But the multitude of names that have creeped into the equation, all right, in terms of winning a Masters, winning a British Open, winning the U.S. Open, I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it and I'm saying that's an indictment against Tiger.
I agree.
More so than an elevation of somebody, the new golden child. Rory last year, it was the elevation. A new era had arrived. But now I'm looking at it and I'm saying this is not about that. This is about Tiger, because one name after another continues to creep up, and it shows that he no longer intimidates anybody, that he's not affecting the field. They've come for him, and they've taken away his thunder. Because even when Tiger wins these other tournaments, nobody cares. He is now at a point where he is measured by majors. If he doesn't win the majors, Skip, we'll know him as a great, great underachiever because of what we predicted he would ultimately accomplish. His fall from grace. And that fall from grace is not going to leave anybody's mind, because we'll know that's what cost him the all-time record of that Jack Nicklaus had with 18 majors. We'll know that incident back from 2008 is what cost Tiger everything. He can't escape it unless he wins majors.
Bottom line to this, in all my years of covering sports, Stephen A., I've never seen a more astonishing drought or slump than what Tiger Woods is mired in major championships.